Welcome back to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name's Friday, your reader and host. I'm hoping everybody's having an awesome day. Oh, well, I was going to go live today at 10 a.m., but apparently I don't have enough subscribers that watch however many seconds of shorts or whatever, however that works. So I don't meet the criteria yet. So I do apologize. I didn't realize there was criteria for that. But anyway, we're going to carry on with our general energy reading. My readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. So there's a lot going on with individual energies, collective energies. And like I said yesterday, there's a lot of opposition and that kind of thing. But I've tapped into, I guess you would call it family energy, family tradition energy. And it feels, oh, there's my dog walking out of the room. It's like those ties, those traditions that bind us together as family and community are slowly withering away. And you can feel the energy of that. It's one of those energies that feels like it's just flying under the radar. It's not noticed. So we're going to ask Sovereign to give us some guidance. Two of Pentacles jumped out. Balancing, keeping it together. Let's see, what else does Sovereign want to share with us? Ten of Swords. Yeah, so anyway, I made a post on my personal Facebook about traditions and how some of the older people in our families, in our communities, Christmas or that time of year is drenched in tradition. And that is something that it's almost like a glue, I guess. And as the traditions are now fading away, oh my goodness. Okay, so this one flipped over first, which is the Page of Swords. And then we had these three cards pop out. So if we look here, this one's under the, okay, so we're going to start at the top here. Eight of Cups, the Tower, Seven of Wands, and then this was the last card, Ace of Wands. Okay. And the underlying energy there is the Emperor. The Emperor is steeped in tradition. Okay. Okay, this Ace of Wands here, it came out as the last card in the in that little stack of four. Now, normally I would put it here, but I'm getting the this is like new or rejuvenated passions, and it feels like it belongs with the Emperor there. The energy that the underlying energy, it feels like to me like it is reestablishing the old traditions. But I'm also seeing here that there's going to be introductions of new, and there may be battle, or not battle, but compromises. Okay. So if you are I guess we're a younger person, so let's say under 30 or 35, you may be wandering away from, and I say 30 to 35 because the Page of Swords here is a young adult. Um, you have, there's a young adult or adults that are straying away from the tradition. Times have changed. See, times have changed. The older traditions kept the family or kept the community in balance. And although it's those types of traditions may be coming to an end, like going to grandma's for the meal, the big meal, or maybe there'd be that's the time for family reunion. That those kinds of traditions. Even like if an older person, maybe they made handmade items, crochet, knitting, whatever, and that's what they gave out as like gifts during this time. Um, Not having them included in the new traditions and allowing them to continue their old traditions, like giving you the mittens or making that special dish. The older person, and I'm going to say it that way, right? Or the person that is more rooted in the um, old fashioned traditions, I guess you could say. Um, there's, they may feel like they're being left out or lonely. But it doesn't have to be that way. Okay, we're going to get some clarity on this. Which deck should I use? I'm going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith Mini. The Mini. Okay. Going to give it a couple of shuffles here and a cut. Okay, Sovereign, is there anything additional you want to lay out here? Is there anything that you want to provide guidance on? Oh, there's two here. Knight of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune's coming up a lot lately in every kind of reading. It's like, this one didn't want to go in. Three of Cups. Okay. Oh, I've got a couple cards here. The Hanged Man and Strength. Okay. No. See, they either don't want to come out of my hand or they fly out. Okay. Oh. Page of Swords. Four of Wands. Okay. The underlying energy here is Judgment. Okay, so it feels like there's a message for the old and the young, if I can put it that way. I will probably put that there. You're not going to see it here. Okay, so like I said here, there's old traditions that feel like old traditions are being pushed to the wayside, and new traditions are taking on a more prominent role in the forefront, leaving behind, maybe not intentionally, but leaving behind the older group, I guess you could say. We'll just put it that way. The over 35s. um, Now, this is, I feels like there's been maybe a disconnect earlier of some sort that created a little bit of the separation here. Because if you notice here, we have the Page of Wands, Page of Swords, patiently waiting. Or maybe trying to decide on or waiting for the fallout. Waiting for the fallout. Okay, so it feels like they're, like I said, a group of young people wanting to change traditions around, I guess you would call them family holidays. And for whatever reason, the older in the group don't feel as though they're being included. And there could be a little bit of protectionism there, or yeah. But I think that for some, something is going to become quite apparent. Something is going to be, I don't want to say this, but something drastic may happen where the mindset would be reset back to the old traditions. So take that how you want. My readings are timeless for entertainment purposes only. Because I see here that I feel like the defenders or protectors of the original tradition, if we'll call it that, have just been sitting waiting, waiting for the fallout to happen, waiting for only so that they can pick. It feels like they can pick. They're going to pick up the pieces. They're going to, and I also feel like there's a level of understanding. Maybe the older group went through the same period, went through the same thing. So I think there's maybe a level of understanding there, but there's also a little bit of loneliness. I think the younger crowd, like I said, is going to come back around. They're going to figure out what's important, and if tradition is important when they were young child, it will become important again, because providing those traditions were kind, love, gentle, those kinds of things, fun. They're going to want to bring that to their children or their young. Hope that made sense. But it's gonna be like a wake up call kind of thing. So it's like you are like, I'm seeing here that this is two-sided. So this is a message for both sides, that it's okay to back away from traditions. Just remember that the new traditions need to include the people from the old traditions, where possible, particularly if they are older. If you're an older person and you are dealing with how you're going to fit yourself into the new tradition, um, just be there. Bring your old tradition with you, like if you were knitted mittens, or if you did little stockings, or if you made a special dish. Um, you can make that dish, or you could write out the recipe for that dish and give that recipe away as a part of a gift. Those kinds of things. But I think it's going to all come back to a harmony of some sort. Um, like we have the Three of Cups here, right? This is celebration, happy, and it's surrounded by two wheels and a hanged man. And this is like the sword. The Page of Swords is returning home. The Page of Swords abandons. The Page of Swords returns home. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get an angel number here. So yeah, I'm just seeing, try to include everybody in every tradition as much as possible. And I mean, if they don't want to take part, they don't want to take part. That's just, especially if it's an older person that maybe needs assistance or something like that, offer as much assistance as you can. Okay, this is where your strength comes in. Okay. And if you're an older person, be strong about what's going on around you. You probably lived it too in your younger years. Okay? And our angel number is 1144. Mood swings. Mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Okay, so I kind of get like, with this Emperor and Ace of Wands, reigniting. So that could be like, maybe it's been a while since there's been something new, like a baby or a marriage or anything like that. When you see 1144, I know it says mood swings there, but that oh, okay, thank you, Sovereign. 1144. Now that could be the time. That could be a receipt, total, change back, house number. Um, when you see that number, this is almost like a look back into yourself. Are you overreacting? Are you channeling that energy to something productive? And doing all those types of things is going to, I feel like it's going to help you or help the environment get to another balanced, I guess you could say balanced tradition. Let me put that, I'm going to put this up here. Yeah, so so the focus here is on traditions and the removal or omittance of traditions and then the introduction of new ones, and how it's affecting the younger crowd and the older crowd, mainly in the adult years. This could also be that this could also be like someone's away from home. Someone's away from home, and they come back, and that is because they've been away from home. A part of the tradition is not fulfilled or complete, and I think now that they're back home, or they're coming back home, that can so that could be their flight number, their train number even. Wow. Okay. So hoping everybody is understanding this reading, because I feel like I'm jumping around a lot because I'm getting a message for both sides here. Be mindful of your old traditions and how they can be preserved, and introducing new traditions and how they can be integrated. That is what is going to help keep the balance. And I think that you're going to be able to overcome this. It feels like with this, you're going to be able to overcome it. Wow. Okay. So my name is Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. I do appreciate each and every viewer. And please pass that puff. Like if you are enjoying my interpretation of the cards, and subscribe. Help me grow my channel so I can get my 50 subscribers that'll watch shorts that I'm going to have to start producing so I can go live. Alrighty. So have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Namaste.